How does one get good at Minecraft? This is a question that I've been confronted with very recently on the Hermitcraft server. Get good, lol. When I said that there's no such thing as a bad challenge in Hermit challenges, this is what on earth is this? But as silly as all of this was, it actually got me thinking, what is the criteria for someone being good at Minecraft? If I think of someone's being a good Minecraft player, what do they actually have to be doing to be considered good? Turns out the list is actually quite long. So I've returned to my slab in the forest here, and we're going to run down the list. Thing number 1, and I'd say this is probably the most important, effective use of the Ender chest. The Ender chest is probably one of the biggest game changers in Minecraft, and it's taken me a really, really long time to realize it, considering this was, when was this introduced? July the 30th, 2012, so it's only taken me 8 years to realize the importance of these things. But good Minecraft players will always have a fully stocked Ender chest in their inventory so they can chuck it down and grab any essentials that they need when they're away from their centralized storage system. Thing number 2, and it kind of follows on from the Ender chest bit, shulker boxes coupled with the Ender chest is a match made in heaven. I mean, you have 27 slots for 27 shulker boxes inside that thing. You could basically have your entire storage system just be completely mobile in an Ender chest. You can have everything that you can need. Spare tools, spare stones, spare cobblestone, spare wood. You just chuck it down, assemble a storage system, you're good to go. Access to XP and large amounts of it is 100% a must. I mean, maybe not this much XP. I think I might have potentially gone a little bit overboard with the XP. Oh goodness, everything's beginning to slow down. Come on, I can flick the lever. Oh, it's so painful. It's so painful. As I was saying, access to XP so you can get levels, repair your gear, all that sort of thing. Which brings me quite nicely onto the next point, which is the fact that this right here is the most important enchantment in the game. Without it, you're going to be going through your diamonds, and also you're going to be using up your really good tools. Say, for example, you've got a wicked Silk Touch pickaxe, efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, you've been using it for ages, you want to repair it for the 10th time. Unfortunately, your anvil is going to say no. Whereas with mending, you can rock that same pickaxe for forever. You can run with it forever, unless you're a total moron like me and die in lava. There's nothing I can do! You see what I've done? Now, while we're on the topic of enchantments, obviously having fully enchanted diamond gear is kind of a given. It doesn't even need to be mentioned that you require those to be considered a good Minecraft player, but I think it's important to also have options. So, for example, with your pickaxes, you've got your Silk Touch pickaxe, obviously fully enchanted, efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, mending and all that, but you also have the fortune version of that pickaxe, so that if you go out quartz mining, then you can use that. And then, for example, if you're going through and you're going to be fighting a lot of zombies, you need to have a Smite 5 sword, but if you plan on doing a lot of spider hunting, then Bane of Arthropods. Different options available for different occasions. Same thing goes for armor. Anyway, let's get away from the gear that you're using for the time being. The ability to smelt up large numbers of items really quickly. It's all well and good being fully kitted out with all this enchanted stuff, but if it takes you 6 days to smelt up 10 stacks of smooth stone, then you're going to run into some issues. So having some form of super smelter system, which is obviously a lot more sophisticated than this setup right here, is definitely a must. Look them up on YouTube, they're fantastic. And also, I'm going to be honest, really fun redstone projects to work on, they're so cool. Which brings me perfectly onto my next point, which is that having some basic understanding of redstone is going to go a very, very long way. If you can engineer your own redstone contraptions, problem solve, and just connect things up yourself, then it's going to be hugely, hugely beneficial to your Minecraft playing experience. I genuinely can't imagine playing this game without understanding why certain things happen in redstone, so if you can learn the fundamentals, go away. As I was saying, if you can learn the fundamentals, that would be brilliant. Also, death to all wandering villagers. Having the important parts of your base connected up into the nether. For those of you who don't know, 1 block travelled in the nether is the equivalent of 8 blocks travelled in the overworld, which means that if you have things that are far apart in the overworld, you can make them considerably shorter travel distances by utilising the nether. Do the maths and utilise the nether. The nether? Oh no! But staying on the topic of the nether, yeah, I'm doubling down, I'm sticking with nether from now on. If you want to be really, really good, you should make use of fast transportation devices. Wow! Things are going wild. I mean, you could be doing this too. Oh my goodness, it feels like I'm about to take off. This is hurting my brain on a number of levels. It's hurting my brain on a number of levels. But yeah, as I was saying, connect up your nether portals with fast transportation devices and you'll be sorted. Pains me to say this one. It does pain me to say this one. Probably some of the most frustrating things in Minecraft are villagers. You know, they're just dealing with villagers and villagers doing villager things. It's a nightmare. But I can't deny that having villagers and access to villagers and the ability to trade with villagers and having a good villager setup is arguably one of the most important things that you can have in Minecraft, and it's a massive step towards becoming a good and efficient Minecraft player. But be prepared to set everything on fire. Want to set everything on fire. Don't actually set things on fire, but you'll want to, okay? This next one kind of goes without saying, but having an abundant supply of food. If you're a good Minecraft player, you shouldn't even have to think about having to gather up food. You should have some form of automated farm or easy way to get large quantities of it. Going back to the villagers, my chosen food, golden carrots. Brilliant food source, you can get loads of them. Now I have to say once again, this one kind of goes without saying, but still, come on. I mean, you know, if you're sat there thinking you're good at Minecraft and you aren't rocking an Elytra, some firework rockets, and also some ender pearls, they're kind of a bit of a wild card, but definitely these two, then what are you doing? I mean, the important thing for me here is ease of access and efficiency of building. If you're building something and you fall off it and then you have to pillar all the way back up, pain in the backside. Elytra firework rockets just shoot back up to the top. In fact, you may notice that when I'm talking about being a good Minecraft player, often I'm just referring to being an efficient Minecraft player. Efficiency really is the key to being good at Minecraft, and one main thing that will really help your efficiency is first off, your base being fully beaconed up, but I would argue it's also very important that you have a spare beacon with all of the iron required to create the full pyramid so you can chuck down a beacon at a moment's notice and get all of the good effects. And obviously I would suggest that you carry it in your ender chest because ender chests are important. Now the thing that defines a truly good Minecraft player is their access to the weird items in Minecraft that you never really need, but then sometimes you do need, but never seem to have on you. Leather is a big one for me, ink sacks, nether quartz, books, chorus flowers, honey blocks, leaves, sugar boxes, cobwebs, all these sorts of strange fringe items. The reason that I'm impressed with people that hoard this stuff is because you need them once in a blue moon, but then when you need them, you really tend to need them, and they're always difficult to get large quantities of. A fully sorted and organized storage system. This is another big one where efficiency comes into play. You can't be considered a good Minecraft player if you're just constantly hunting through chests looking for your items. I've just realized that I've revealed that these chests are in fact empty. Oh my goodness, everybody's gonna unsubscribe now. But if you have a fully automatic, fully sorted storage system, then first off, you can just dump your items in a chest and they'll all make their way properly into your storage system, saving you tons of time. But also when you need to get items, for example, I need some iron blocks, I can find my iron blocks within seconds. I don't have to spend time faffing about. And reducing faffing about time is what all good Minecraft players should be trying to do. Now I know I mentioned earlier on that having access to the weird items in Minecraft that you don't often use is important, but also having large supplies of the items that you do use frequently is massive. For example, stone, cobblestone, stone bricks, for me, they're incredibly important. I use these things every day. Every single time I play Minecraft, I'm grabbing this stuff, so I need to have huge supplies of it. And obviously what you keep in bulk storage kind of depends on the player. For example, if you die a lot, you should probably have a lot of this stuff in storage. Oh, I've really cheaped out here. I haven't got enchantments on them. But for me personally, if you're a good Minecraft player, not only will you have the equipment that you're wearing, fully enchanted gear and everything like that, but also you'll have a backup set of equipment so that if you die, you can re-gear up quickly to go and retrieve your items. And true professionals will have a spare elytra and firework rockets so you can get there nice and quickly. But that is for the true professionals. With that being said, by that definition, I fall into that category. So maybe not. Maybe it's not true professionals. Having access to large quantities of potions. You see, the interesting thing about potions is that they expand the limits of what you can do in Minecraft survival. For example, if you want to do a build in the nether and you want to build it underneath lava, then you're going to have lots and lots of fire resistance potions. Being a good Minecrafter is all about not being limited by the resources that you have. Goodness me, that sounded good. I've forgotten. What am I thinking? That sounded prolific? No, it's definitely not prolific. That sounded... Oh, goodness me. Profound. That sounded profound. Now that I think about it, probably wasn't that profound, actually. Anyway, this one is going to involve me owning up to a bit of a mistake that I made in the past, okay? I may have been caught saying that nobody cares about ice. Well, I want to admit something, okay? Ice is considerably better than water buckets. Now, I do think that you should still carry a water bucket with you, preferably a pair of them, but ice is essentially stackable water. You can have a full stack, 64 of ice. It's stackable water buckets. good Minecraft players carry ice. It pains me to say it. I'm sure Iskall is going to be laughing at me right now. Proper utilization of the spawn chunks. Yeah, that's right. This one's mildly technical. As a Minecraft player, you're loading chunks, okay? All around me here, these are all loaded chunks. Things can happen in these chunks. Farms can run in these chunks. Animals can do their thing in these chunks. Well, in a world, there is also another place that is constantly loaded, and that is the spawn chunks. It's a 19 by 19 area of chunks, and then there's also kind of lazy chunks and some chunks that can do some things but can't do some other things. But anyway, these chunks and the spawn chunks are constantly loaded, and you can utilize these for certain types of farms. Truly good Minecraft players, and I mean truly good Minecraft players, will make use of this. But I would say there is one thing that really separates normal Minecraft players from good Minecraft players, and that is the fact that the good Minecraft players embrace the grind. They embrace the fact that some things in Minecraft just take a really, really long time. Brilliant bases aren't built in a single day. You can't clear out a perimeter in a couple hours. You just have to get to it. Know that it's going to take a really long time, but enjoy the process. And I would say that's the most important tip of them all. Oh, actually, no, I forgot the most important one. Only people with mustaches can be good Minecraft players. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? That was a cool video. I enjoyed that one. That was good. Let me know down in the comment section if you think there's anything that I missed out, which you've already done. I know what you guys are like down in the comment section. I don't have to tell you. I don't have to tell you to tell me that there's something wrong with the video. You're already down there, just firing off, smashing your keyboard together with your little hands. Enjoy that process too. See ya.